Two people can start with the exact same salary, and 10 years later, one of them owns a house, and the other one's still asking their landlord for just a few more days. The difference usually isn't luck. It's not even income. It's 7 tiny habits. And you're probably doing at least 3 of them right now. Let's find out which ones. Stick around till number 1. It's the one almost nobody talks about. Hey, Brightsiders. Today we're doing something a little different. Money. Not 10 stocks to buy, nothing boring like that. Just the small, sneaky habits that quietly drain your bank account. And what to do instead. Let's start with number 7. Picture this. You've had a rough day. You deserve a little something, right? 1 coffee, 1 takeout order. It's $5. Who cares? Except, your twin over here does the exact same thing. Every single rough day. Which, let's be honest, is most days. By the end of the year, that harmless $5 has quietly become over $1,000. Enough for a flight to another country. Or, 400 coffees you don't even remember drinking. Here's the twist. The fix isn't never treat yourself again. It's the 24-hour rule. Want it? Fine. Wait one day. If you still want it tomorrow, get it. Guilt-free. You'll be shocked how often tomorrow you says no. Thanks. Quick test. Do you know exactly how many subscriptions you're paying for right now? Most people guess 3 or 4. The real number is usually 7 or more. That old fitness app you used twice. The streaming service you forgot to cancel after the free trial. They're small. $3 here, $12 there. Which is exactly why they survive. Nobody cancels a small charge. Add them up though, and the average person is bleeding around $200 a month into subscriptions they forgot existed. That's not a coffee problem, that's a car payment. Go check your bank statement right now. We'll wait. This one's sneaky, because it feels like progress. You get a raise. Naturally, you upgrade. Nicer apartment, nicer car, nicer everything. Makes sense, except your expenses grew exactly as fast as your income did. So, even though you're earning more than ever, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. Just a much nicer looking one. The people who actually build wealth do something almost boring. When their income goes up, they keep their lifestyle roughly the same, and let the gap between the two grow instead. It's not about being cheap, it's about letting your raise actually raise something. Here's an experiment. Imagine one person invests just $50 a month, starting at age 25. Another person waits until they have more to invest and starts at 35 with $200 a month. Who ends up with more money by 65? The person who started small and early. It's not really about how much you invest. It's about how long your money gets to grow. And here's the part nobody warns you about. Waiting for the right moment to start is usually the single most expensive financial decision you'll ever make. You won't even see the cost. Because it's invisible. It's the money that was never made. Without an emergency fund, every unexpected expense becomes a mini financial crisis, and it gets paid for with a credit card, at whatever interest rate they're charging that year. 1 car repair, 1 vet bill, 1 surprise. That's the difference between a bad week and a bad year. The fix doesn't need to be dramatic. Experts generally suggest 3 to 6 months of expenses. But even a first goal of $1,000, sitting untouched, changes everything. It's not a savings account. Think of it as buying yourself the ability to make calm decisions instead of panicked ones. Not all debt is created equal. And this is where a lot of people get burned. A loan for something that grows your income or your knowledge. Education, a business, sometimes even a mortgage. That can genuinely work in your favor. But high-interest debt on things that lose value the second you buy them, that's a different animal entirely. The habit that quietly wrecks finances isn't having debt. It's not knowing which kind you're holding and treating a 24% interest rate the same way you'd treat a 4% one. And here's number 1. The habit almost nobody talks about because it's not exciting, it's not one big mistake. It's just not knowing. Most people could not tell you, off the top of their head, what they spent last month. Not because they're bad with money, because nobody ever showed them it takes less than 10 minutes a week to track it. Here's the wild part. The people who track their spending don't necessarily earn more than everyone else. They just close the leaks. And once you can see where it's going, you get to decide where it goes, instead of wondering, at the end of every month, where it went. So, which habit hit closest to home? Let me know in the comments. I read every one. Was it the coffee, the subscriptions, or that one about tracking your spending that nobody wants to admit is them? Whatever it was, you're not alone. Almost everyone's guilty of at least one of these. The good news, now you know. And knowing is the whole game. If you learned something today, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's working toward a better financial future. Seriously, send it to that one friend, the one who always says, "I'll start saving next month." This might be the nudge they need. And remember, the yellow tie isn't about looking rich. It's about thinking smarter. Small habits, done consistently, beat big income every time. That's the whole secret. There isn't a hidden trick. There's just showing up for your future self, one small decision at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp.